Monday, Monday, Monday! We are back, everybody! It's time to continue with a little bit of this. Let me turn the volume down on my end, because, as ever, it's a little bit loud, although that will have no effect on you guys, because I'm just turning down what I hear. I also need to get out of here because, like, all that I'm missing from this location is a single chest. Big fucking deal, who cares? I figured out what the problem was from last time, and it's a little bit silly. It's very simple, too. I forgot to go into the bar. Alright, do you feel like dropping, buddy? Plant thing? Can they drop from here? Probably not. Means that now I have to figure out what the long way is. I'm going into fast forward mode for this because, well, who really cares? Oh, right, I have to go around the back, basically, right? I still don't know how to get that chest offhand, by the way, so, meh. Probably not that big of a deal, but it might be something important. Ah, good. Get into a fight. Well, it looks like it's just one dude? No, two dudes. Well, whatever. These things are really fragile, so meh. Smash X some more, and it'll work eventually. Hey, neat. We got a bush basher though. We don't really need that too much, but meh. You know, neat anyway, right? At least that's what we're going to tell ourselves. It's the way down? Yes. And of course, wouldn't you know it, we got one of these things blocking the way. Nice job, Lynx. Do we have anything red yet? Defend, defend. We should have a, yeah, there we go. Magma burst. I want to see if I can break past these things' self-destruct trigger. And the answer appears to be no. So, that's a shame. Thanks for just consuming a random antidote element, guys. Wow, how dare you try to get out of here without any sort of consequence, right? Not allocate, use. This is not the way to go. I went too far over. Again, maybe I should be out of fast forward for this section, but also, we got out of there. It's fine. So yeah, we go back to Termina, and that will start us off on our quest of getting done what we want to get done. Although before I do that, I do want to take a look at our elements to see if I have something very specific here that will prove useful to our endeavors. And it appears the answer to that is no. Unless they just happen to be allocated to somebody else. I'm looking for earthquake traps. I've been informed that those are going to be very useful for an upcoming fight. Let's see if anywhere around here is selling those. What's that thump in the background? I'm going to assume that the answer is going to be no, by the way, but we're gonna do the thing anyway. Alright, so for now, the only shop is going to be, on this timeline anyway, is going to be Arnie Village. It's the last shop that we can check out, because we don't have our boat yet. Oh, we found a rainbow shell in the cart. Oh, maybe they're not, so we can't use this place as a shop either. Well, shit. That's no good. So now we want to go back to here. Use our astral amulet. And go to the other world. Which is like the only place where we have any semblance of anything good going for us, basically, in the world. I don't suppose this shop is going to have what I'm looking for, but we'll take a look anyway. Show me your elements. I guess we can check weapons and armor, too. But yeah, nothing here. Not what we're looking for, anyway. Alright. Weapons and armor. What have you got for us? Accessories. You've got up to mithril gear. Well, that's convenient, I suppose. However, we can just use that by summoning the Smith Syndicate in the overworld. Plus, I think that'll let us get Denadorite armor, or maybe that's only in Termina over in the other timeline. I don't remember. Right, have you got what we're looking for? No. Alright. Time to get on the boat. And we go to Goldove. I don't think that the element shop here is going to have what we're looking for either, unfortunately. But we are going to give it a shot. Sadly, it really is our last resort in this regard. But we'll take every chance we can get, and that is nada there. Oh, get out of there. So that's no earthquake trap elements for us. Disappointing. We will just have to deal with that fight in the regular way. Yeah, and see, we can't go in here yet, which is unfortunate, because there's some stuff that we can get to over there. If only we could. Unfortunately, that is not such a thing at the moment, as you can tell. Alright, Astral Amulet, and let's go back to another world Termina. Wait a sec, are we in Homeworld or another world? It's not showing the thing anymore. Did you just sit down, Arenas? That was weird. Right, this has to be Homeworld, because... whatever. Anyway, we go to the bar. And yeah, you can see, nobody's here, but the back room is locked. And hey, look who it is! It's this fucko. You again. Oh, he's got an image to protect, huh? What a douchebag. He won't help us. That's unfortunate, but it looks like we could have possibly gotten him. Oh well. We are in a hidden back room here, and oh hey, look who it is. Mr. Funny Pants himself, Karsh, and Mr. Almost No Pants himself, Zoa. Yeah, oh, I got a feeling that that's kind of a bad deal, but you're lucky that we had all the puzzles. You know, we solved all the puzzles for you guys. And there he is. There's dead General Viper. As Lynx proceeded to fuck right off. Oh, this is bad. Wait, no, that would make more sense for Zoa. Sorry. Don't pull the sword out. It's not good for him. Keeping his blood in there. Well, I mean, you actually shouldn't pull something that's piercing you and leaving a large hole out of you a lot of the time. Like, don't pull out an arrow from your body. In case any of you ever get shot by an arrow, so... That's probably not likely, but... eh. There's some funny business going on here. Took General Viper to Hermit's hideaway. Left Marcy to take care of him, and... yeah, we've noticed that the Porians have taken control of this particular landmass and city. The General talks in his sleep, huh? Yes, but not us. Gotta rescue Lady Riddell, huh? Being held captive at the manor. I don't know about that, but... you know. Hey, he's gonna give us the Pieces of the Dragon tier as the Tier of Hate. Neat. So, we now come to a bit of a choice, because both of these characters are pretty decent. However, A, I think we get the other one later on, no matter who we choose. And B, I believe we want Karsh sooner anyway, in order to be able to take on a certain super boss as early as possible. Because we have a whole side quest to deal with him. That's why I wanted those earthquake traps. And besides, Zoa is very physically oriented, which is fine. He is yellow attribute after all. Innate, pardon me. He's a yellow innate, so he's just naturally going to end up being more physically oriented, but we kind of already have a good physical yellow innate in Norris. And I did some research, and Norris's Sunfall, or whatever his level 5 is, has an increased damage multiplier compared to other AoEs. So that's why that was kicking so much ass, by the way, is that it does more damage, just inherently. So as much as Zoa is kind of really cool, Karsh is going to end up being a better choice for us, so we're going to take him. Meanwhile, Zoa can just spend the rest of his days, for now, sounding like he's stuck down a well. Alright, so let's have a quick look at Karsh's stats here. 26 strength, 14 magic, a nice 24 resistance, that's pretty decent. Only 8 agility is unfortunate, and only 80 accuracy. Oof! Whoo boy! I would rather use Norris than Karsh most of the time, although Karsh does have better HP, so at least he's got that going for him. Hey Zoa, you got anything to say for us? Alright, let's book it. It's time to go back to the old Viper Manor. Excuse me. Uh-oh. We got some nerds. Oh, hey, it's the Norris from this world. And off they go. He thinks that we're actually Lynx still. We got hit in the head, sir. Well, don't just shout it. Yeah, there you go. Don't just shout it out in the middle of the square. Oh, no. Grobik has just arrived at the manor. Oh, man. Grobik is a pretty cool character, but you can also see, not subtly named, it's a cyborg. Ooh, nice. Alright, well, if he's just gonna invite us in, well then, I guess we can just hoof it over there and we'll probably be good to go. We won't even need to have Karsh come in and just murder everybody with an axe. Not that he'd be able to hit any of them, but, you know, it's neither here nor there. Hey, you guys. You gonna let us through? Yes, you are. Found a turn yellow. Neat. That could actually potentially be helpful for our future endeavors if, again, we are going to be without earthquake trap elements, which is pretty likely at this point. Let's talk to all the goons over here. Yeah, there wasn't nobody around here anyway. Can we go in the front door? Yes, we can. But I do want to take a better look around the area first, because I think there's some stuff we can grab. And if not, you know what? Why not? Oh yeah, so that minigame is still here, I see. In case we want to suffer to get a new frame, which maybe we'll do that later. Found a turn blue. All right. And yeah, so here's our dragon stable. There's a save point, which for once I'm not going to immediately use. Anything in this tower? Does not appear to be. Surprising. Alright. Down the well we go. There's some questionable looking bugs. And we just got hit in the head. Great. And of course, we know how we have to finish this fight off, right? Yeah, we've gotten strong enough to really show these suckers pretty fast. Hey, a poultice cap. That, I think we have one of those already, and I think that has a shiny material in it, which is useful for the future, for if we want to build some more high-end accessories. And we got a couple of these bugs. I think we've seen these before. Yeah. Well, we've seen lower level versions of them before anyway. But even so, we're able to carve these up pretty nicely. Not a whole lot going on down here at the moment, but that's fine. This way leads back to the Shadow Forest, I believe. And not what I was hoping for. Oh well. Back we go. Time to go in the front door. This is completely unnecessary. And don't worry, we're probably going to be seeing a lot of that pretty soon. Alright, let us in. I think by this point, she just doesn't know, although maybe saying that is not necessarily useful. I mean, look at these folks. They probably aren't very useful. Especially the guy in the hat. And see, Norris is deep down kind of an okay dude, but he's getting overruled by his inferiors, apparently, and they're just like, you know what? No, we just really want to hurt her. I mean, he's got that big gauntlet and the killing machine Grobek. He looks kind of cool, actually. I really like Grobek. Oh, so I guess that guy must actually be kind of tough, maybe. Because he seems to be doing his thing, but, The Hell Cook, huh? Oh, boy. I didn't know they were into cannibalism. That sounds like a pretty, disturbing thing that we're going to be facing off with soon. As you can see, the Viper Manor is a little bit changed. Can we even open this side? No, we can't. Pretty much all the puzzles have been disarmed. Alright, this door is locked. How about this one? Can we go in here? Sure can. What do we got? Well, we got Norris. We could bring the other Norris here if we wanted to. Probably cause him some trouble. You seem different from what I remember last. You seem different. Oh, way to blow the lid off of the whole thing. Oh, well, at least he's gonna listen to us, apparently, so... Got that going for him. Yeah, I don't think anything you've been doing has been above board with your military there, Norris. What do you got for me? Got the prison key. Sewer system below the prison. You should be able to break into the prison by making your way through the sewers. Use the hatch downstairs. Oh, so you're letting us know that there's a boss fight, huh? You know, Norris is pretty reasonable in this world for being a guy who is above the rank of private in a fascist military. That time again. Oh, he's got a fiddler crab, huh? Oh, boy. That must be one hell of a noise in the actual game as opposed to what we hear in real life. It's given him a killer migraine. Oh, that's that's more than a migraine. Jeez. Also, yes, that character design does look very unfortunate with his strongly emphasized lips. I didn't want to say it too much, but yeah. Yeah. What the fuck? Guy whose name I forgot. Nobuteru Yuki. There we go. And this doesn't sound great. So Orcha is a pretty good character, if I remember correctly. He's got a red heal all that can be used on your... which one of these things is... he's got a... One of his special moves is a heal everybody move in red, which is pretty rare. So that's a pretty decent attack ability, and he's got a life draining move. He's got some solid utility to him. Oh, we'll be the ones investigating the sewer system, my friend, especially with that revive. I mean, he's probably just really, really tired. Probably from being dragged up and down the stairs and getting his head bumped a bunch, because I got a feeling these guys are a little bit rough on people. You sound like a real winner, don't you? And by that, I mean, well... that you suck. Alright, so let's go ahead and hit the save button here. And see what we can't do for ourselves. Yeah, see, here's the kitchen. We're missing a certain Orcha. Got ourselves a turn green. Yeah? I mean, did you hear what the other dude said? He just saw Orcha transform into some kind of evil demon thing, dude, so, Yeah? Gotcha. What about you? You got anything to say? Yeah, Lucia did seem like she had a pretty unfortunate bit of background going on. But we're gonna explore all these rooms before we go downstairs and see if anything's up. Yeah, no such luck, dude. There is nothing terribly fun here, that's for sure. Alright, so that way it leads over to Lucia's lab, or it did back when there was an item there. I don't think that has a proper... Oh, no, it does. Yeah, so she left. There's a glowy thing on the... I can't take it. Well, dang. But it's there and being, like, indicated to us, so it must surely be important. Right? Right. Oh, well. And here was the other trap room. Can we continue to mess with this? Yes, we can. But there's nobody in here. I don't think this is going to do anything for us, but why not? We're in here. May as well. What is truly the worst that could happen? Oh, it revealed 2 chests to us. It's secured. Okay, so I don't actually know how to deal with this offhand. So can we try moving the Viper statue out the way and see if that does anything for us? But it says it's set. Let's try resetting the room. Excuse me. Let's try resetting the room and let's see if that does anything for us. Because we may be able to disable these in some way. No, apparently not. There's probably some trick to that I don't really know offhand. Like just having somebody who's machine smart or something in our party. I didn't get Lucia back way back when, so oops. Hey, he's not a fan of the mattress. So that chest requires Zoa, and that contains his level 7 technique. You think we need Viper? Well, that would make sense too. Of course, I think it's going to be a hot minute before we get him. Yeah, we know. He's stuck in there. Being disappointed. And in this universe, being disappointing, because he doesn't join the party. But it's back downstairs for us, everybody. Oh yeah? Well... that's not the right way to do that. Wait a sec. There's another way to get into the sewers, right? Because this is just a place that we fall into. Do we go in from here? Yes. That's right. I figured it was this. Either that or we had to find a way to go in from the outside. So what's these monsters we're facing around here? Yeah, we're going to be facing Orchard pretty soon. So, we're looking forward to that. We got Lantern Jaw and Spearfisher. Oh boy, Alan would probably not like these enemies, even if they are fishermen. Not much excuse for using a fork that is also a spear. Ice tongs, huh? A trident, yes. Recommended by 9 out of 10 dentists. Oh, did you just use turn red on Uranus? That's a weird choice, but okay, Buster. Buster Brown. What am I doing? I can't use Frog Prince with her unless I do a lot of setup. Oh boy. And Lynx is berserked. But at the very least, he is doing things in kind of a not stupid way for the moment. I mean, I don't think it's gonna last, but... Those lantern jaws are pretty weak. It's the spearfishers that have any of the meat on that grouping's bones whatsoever. Look at the bones! Bone storm, etc. Whoa! 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 We're being sucked out by the currents. It's just like going through the Midas River. Except we have to do a puzzle in order to not have that happen to us, huh? Alright, so we can push that around once it's in the water, right? No, no, no. It's going to flow into position for us, I believe. At least I hope it flows into position for us and not just... it went whenever it went wherever it felt like. That would be a little unfortunate. And a chest full of humor. Yeah, somebody just pour a bunch of slime juice into a chest. What a brilliant idea and not even remotely weird. That's what I get for fast forwarding, but let's see if we can't make this one a little bit not painful. Oh, rude! She got frozen today. Let's throw some cats around, because that's always a good way to deal with fishmen, right? Two things that are weak to cats. Fish and humans. Oh yeah, that's real useful, buddy. Also, the spearfisher's animation appears to have been a little bit broken, but I think that's a consequence of being in fast forward. That could definitely cause some visual issues once in a while. And by once in a while, I mean quite regularly, in fact. Nice! Nice, 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 nice. Get some more Denadorite in our inventory so that way we can get some new gear pretty soon. Not sure what to build with that, because I already have the Stone Swallow, so Lynx is already outfitted. You know, the most important member of the party already has got his. I guess it would depend on who I choose to use after this point. Because, to be fair, I have options and quite a few of them are very good. Numble. Good name for a move. That's all. I just really like it. Alright, so you're not in position to do... Right, because Frog Prince is level 7, is it not? I just want to be able to show that off. Because I believe I have that equipped on her. Defend. Alright. Oh, yeah, because there's not enough blue on the field yet. You have a blue, don't you? Yeah, you've got an aqua ball. It ain't much, but it'll do the trick. Sploosh. Sploosh. Oh, god damn it, she's frozen. You rat bastards. Well, time to just sit here and get some bad RNG for a bit and hope that it wakes her up eventually. Sometimes the game's just like, hey, don't have fun. But there we go. We can show this off now. It's our first use of a summon element. And it's a big round frog that, wow, 419 damage, eh? Damn! Those summon elements really do some killer damage, that's for fucking sure. And we got a shiny dew out of it. Yeah, there you go. I mentioned that already, that shiny materials can be gotten by landing kills with summons. And they are used for the creation of some high-end equipment. Alright, so we tighten the valve. Something about Valve tightening their restrictions on Steam in terms of games that get sent out, but... I don't know where I was going with that one. I don't think I was going much anywhere. Okay. So with this out the way, dodge the Spearfisher and go up this way. This is going to lead to the other hatch. Yeah. And we can go over there and they'll be like, nah, you can't do nothing. Sorry. Sorry, boss. You don't have the authority here. Which, you know, kind of makes me wonder who exactly pulls the rank on Hrothgar in this world, right? That reminds me, I do have a Lynx alt on 14 that I probably should actually get around to leveling up more. And by leveling up more, I mean playing it all. That way I can get him... that way I can get him Reaper, and he can just do... You know, maybe then I can be useful with him. Anyway. Field is blue. This might hurt. Please don't freeze me. Don't freeze me, bro. And let's throw down a Frog Prince to get us some good damage. By the way, in case I haven't mentioned it, you are kind of restricted on the total number of summons you're allowed to have. You can see on the field effect marker there, 24 out of 26. We have spent 2 of our summon allotment, which is based on your star levels. Now, they're not lost permanently, thank goodness. That would be really fucking stupid. And even at this game's worst, it's not that bad. So, we can restore them by going for a rest at an inn or at Surge's bed or anywhere like that. But between rests, we have a limit of, as you can see, right now, only 24 more, but 26 in total until we gain more stars from beating bosses. That's not a huge restriction 99% of the time. I don't think we're ever going to hit a point where we're like, oh god, I really need to pare back on the amount of summons I'm using. Although I'm fully prepared to eat my words now. Yeah, there's still a bit of current there, so we gotta proceed with care. Alright, so what are we seeing in terms of a pack size here? Only 2 dudes, only 2 dudes. Alright. That doesn't feel worth trying to nuke down with another Frog Prince. Let's just keep beating these up with physical attacks. Oh no, not Numble. Not a spell we'll probably be seeing a non-zero amount in the future. Nimble is pretty annoying though. I'm not a fan of that. Actually, you know what? We're in a position right now where I actually can just nuke these dudes with another Frog Prince, which is what I'm going to end up doing. You know what? Fuck it. The game is giving us the resources. We may as well put them to use, right? That's what this shit's here for, isn't it? In theory. Oh, lethal. You miss when Alan streamed, don't you? Don't worry, we all do. Oh, I made myself sad. But fucking ActRaiser Renaissance, what a goober. Heal up, and we gain 2 shiny dues out of the deal. Well, I gotta say, we will not want for those by the end of this. Told him to refund it. Yeah, I absolutely agree with that, and I'm pretty sure that I said that it would be the sensible choice. But on the other hand, I am absolutely the sort of person who's like, hey, you should hurt yourself for our amusement, because I'm a terrible human being. Ghosts and Goblins Resurrection. I haven't even heard about the existence of a... or Ghouls and Ghosts Resurrection, I suppose. I mean, they're basically the same, yes? Maybe this moment of like, wow, am I about to make someone very upset with what a filthy rube I am? But I thought Ghosts and Goblins, Ghouls and Ghosts were the same, and it was time period that determined the name, or perhaps location of release. That has nothing to do with whether you're excreting or urinating, by the way. That's just the same as far as you know. Okay. Yeah, because I was like, wait a second. Was it a case of, like, it was Ghosts and Goblins in America and Ghouls and Ghosts in America, rather, and Ghosts and Goblins in Europe or something? Because, I mean, that certainly feels like something that could be the case. Because I know that British PCs had Ghosts and Goblins, which is, well, basically the same game. And of course we had Super Ghouls and Ghosts, but I'm like, wait, wasn't it Ghosts and Goblins on the NES? And I'm like, well, I don't know. That's not an area where my knowledge necessarily lies that much. Hey, Nimble. Not super useful, but thanks anyway, game. Can't tighten the valve anymore. Well, why not just give me an option to, like, toggle it instead? What a design choice, huh? Alright, so this is not full. Oh, yikes. Oh, good. We can see all the gross little children sticking out of this thing's back. This is just a major content warning for body horror. And for gigantic bugs. Yikes. That's right, it's a giant cockroach with a bunch of little babies sticking out of its back, and it's called Rochester. And it's a blue innate, pardon me. I thought this thing was a different color, but that's okay. Gonna do like it usually does, and we're going to chuck a magma burst at it. Even Bad Mojo isn't quite this fucked up. And yeah, it does, in fact, have an attack where it shoots its babies out of its back, and it's... even with this graphical quality, it is exactly as nasty of a thing as you think it is, so, ugh. What absolute clown. Can you put it in the Pokemon pot? I don't think we can. There's plenty of stuff that we can do that with, but I'm pretty sure not this. And are we sure that this is something we want to do that with? Jeez. Bug Kamikaze. That's gonna be the single target, and that's fucking painful. Jeez. Well, you see, for a minute there, I was thinking, hey, what if I just have Sprig turn into a Lagoonate and we are able to finish this up a little quicker, but I think I'm going to be hitting heal all with her instead. But of course, we just throw some cats at the big cockroach, and hopefully that'll have a decent effect. I mean, did like 200 damage, so can't argue with that too much. Oh, that sure was a defeat animation, just... It's even funnier with the delayed effect, so... Hooray! We gained a star. And we gained some stats for everybody involved. Heal up. Get an elbow pad. I'm not 100% sure what that's going to do for us, but I think that contrary to the knee pad that we keep getting, that at least prevents some sort of status effect. Bruce defense. Knee pad? Don't. I think I may have gotten rid of all those because they're not useful. But okay then, game. Alright, let's... Jarring elbow feel. Arrgh. What the hell am I doing here? Well, you appear to be sleeping, sir. And getting jostled. Hey, don't call me a hoe. Come on, man. That ain't right. Hey, how are you going to respond to Irenis, by the way? Oh, you're more concerned about Lynx? Alright, Pirate Man. You're pulling me leg. I got different area codes. Well, so I lived in Chicago, in a part of the city. It used to be 312 when I was very young, and then it switched over to 773. So I guess for a time I did have different area codes. Wait a second. That's not what. Yeah, fucking. I'm exactly the sort of person who would tell a joke that bad, right? All right, Fargo, are you getting in the party? Apparently he's not. Well, thanks, dude. Let's go check the other doors real quick. See if there's anything to be got. More importantly, there is a save point right here. This dumbass. I feel like we shouldn't let this dude out because, I mean... Come on, but also, maybe he'll give us like 10 bucks or something. No? You're just stuck here, and now you have to figure out how to get through the sewers on your own. Well, enjoy your quest to go through the Kira sewers, Chief. Did you get punched in the gut? Yep. And by gut, I apparently mean butt, but... Well, we're not even gonna... butt. Anyway. While we're here, let's pull out the teleporter. And why don't we bring Do I want to bring Norris back in for this? I mean, we are going to be fighting against Orcha pretty soon, and he's red innate. On the other hand, Norris is really, really good. You know what? Irenis, you can stay in for a little bit. And I'm going to pop open. I'm going to figure out where the fuck I can actually use the Smith Spirit. That's how we can do that. What do you got for me, Chief? Have you got anything good that I can purchase with this one Denadorite I have? I mean, that's better than the Shockwave gun on Norris, so that's a pretty solid choice. But I'm really feeling like maybe I should just wait for Fargo, because we're probably going to be doing Lynx, Sprig, Fargo. Maybe I should sub Sprig out for somebody else just to have a little bit more variety, but Sprig turning into a Lagoonate is just so good. Oh boy, this really is set up like they're gonna get him to eat her, aren't they? Oh, don't tell the secrets. Let him eat some Quadfid seeds. Quadfid, as opposed to Trifid, right? The power to release one's dark side, uh-huh. So it's like really powerful drugs, but also really, really fucked up. Need him to steal the Dragon Tear from Goldove, huh? Oh, I think he's gonna go cha-cha-cha-cha-cha-cha-cha a lot. Why are you in here? What was that noise? Sprig, don't ruin the moment. Come on. What? What? Cha-cha-cha-cha. Don't go interfering with my cooking. Actually, you'll make a fine ingredient for my soup. Let's get cooking. Dance is pretty great. I do appreciate that. Just the chopping things up dance. Alright, folks, we know what to do here. And it is for me to go, wait a sec, I never equipped a level 7 spell to Lynx. And to laugh a little bit like an idiot, like, wow. I'm a little bit silly. Anyway. What we actually want to do here is we just want to give this guy the most damage we've got. And I think Earthquake is a good way to start. Satisfying. And now that we've pushed things a little bit, Sprig, you know what to do. It's the same thing you always do. Turn into that big burly fish man. Yeah. Yeah. And he's gonna huck a fireball at us. It might do some reasonable damage. Oh yeah, that's a lot of damage. That's a lot of damage. Mermelody is our healing spell, right? So we're gonna drop Water Breath on this guy. 202, not too bad. Alright, Lagoonate, get your kicks in, and by kicks I mean punches also. 219 a hit. Alright, so how's this just 4 kicks do damage-wise? Oh god, it makes the frame rate absolutely die in this fight. Like, worse than usual. Holy shit, dude. Game, please. Like, there's no fucking way that my computer can't handle this, you know? It's the game. It is absolutely... There's people who have done mods already to, like, help out with the frame rate, and I am happy that those exist, but you shouldn't have to mod a game that was, you know, actually released by the company on a modern PC that's a remaster of a PS1 game that looks like basically PS2 quality to fix the fucking frame rate to like it at 30! You know? Like, that seems a little bit like Square Enix needs to not sell half of their properties to a holding company that, well, I forgot the name of, so that way they can afford NFT shit when the bubble is deflating. Are you absolutely fucking kidding me, Square Enix? You don't have enough money from the fucking 17,000 yen statue of Terra? Like, that's a pretty big heal, by the way. It really, really upsets me deeply, because, I mean, Square Enix has been the company that is responsible for, because I suppose saying they made it is technically in a weird position philosophically, you know, quite a few of my favorite games over time. I love a lot of RPGs. I've played a large amount of 14, probably, you know, slightly more than most people should in their lives or something like that, but... And I love this game, Chrono Trigger. They've published a few things. Square Enix owns, like, publishing imprints and stuff, and they've published a couple of manga series that I really love. A lot of stuff like that. They've been a company that has been a big part of my life for a very long time, and just to see them absolutely crash and burn like this, and to do so many things I love so dirty, hurts me a little bit. Anyway, now that we've absolutely trashed Orcha, and the soldiers are freaking out, they still don't believe we're not Lynx. We've rescued Riddell. I have a feeling I've done something terrible. They saw my gloating as a weakness and used me. You used me, Skinner! You used me! Etc. Alright, we got Orcha in the party. Excellent. And we're gonna take a quick look at the dude's stats, although we're probably not gonna use him for a hot minute, but he can be pretty neat. Less accuracy than Irenaeus. Actually, his stats are pretty garbage in general. He's got good resistance. 4 agility, though. 14 magic. I mean, I guess red is not a super magical element most of the time, bizarrely enough. But like I said, he has good skills to make up for it, so... You know, it's a bit of a trade-off. You train him appropriately, everything will be fine. Alright, well, how do you reckon that we do that? Thank you. Hermit's Hideaway. Alright. Well, you see, he can't join us because he's already in our party. We're gonna have to bring in the other Norris, and... that might be how you unlock his level 7 skill? I don't remember. But I also don't remember his level 7 skill being super important to us. Not a good idea to leave right now. Can we try sneaking out through the sewers? We can go upstairs, I suppose. Oh, right. We have to fight Grobek here before we're done. Well, I see they're gonna send the Scrub Lords after us. What do you got? You're all white elements. Ah, Lynx! God damn it, dude! You fucking chode. I just want to throw cats. Come on. I just want to do the cat launch. Come on. Well, I guess we'll do Graviton instead, because might be that's our best choice for an AoE black element then, without being able to use cats. Alright, well. Well, that's only 3 dudes out of the 7 that they had us surrounded with, so this might not be too terrible to get out of, I hope. It's gonna be a pain in a second. Yep. There were 4, and there were only 3 in that fight. What the hell? Well, time to fight Grobek, I guess. You are strong, but Grobek is stronger. Oh, I'm sure we're going to disprove that theory in just a moment, my dude. Oh, he does a decent chunk of damage. I gotta give him credit for that. And of course, the strategy, as ever, as I just kind of go, I really have to wonder what is choking my computer out. Like it's in the camel clutch, but I mean, I've been in worse condition with that, I guess. I don't want to waste that level of... That's right, I just want to do a level 1 blue spell. Basically, as I sit here trying to set up Frog Prince, which he's not going to let me do. I shouldn't be surprised, but it still does disappoint me a little bit. However, we can also just give him 4 kicks and it'll be all good. Alright, defend. Lynx, why don't you help me set up the field a little bit? Who needs to heal? I think Lynx needs to heal most, right? There we go. Alright, just 4 kicks, and... yeah, it's a hell of a lot less damage because it's a lower level, but that's fine. Alright, don't get a turn. There we go. Now we can drop the big boy. 671. Ooh, yes. Ooh, no. That's not so good. That's a pretty solid amount of AoE that we just took. Heal all for everybody, and Arenas at least get me into a position where Lagoonate is at full stamina. I want to be able to do my thing here. Wow, that's a pretty big fucking combo. Yikes. Alright, so now at the very least she can heal herself with Mermelody. I said she can heal herself with that. And she is back into what they would call the fighting trim. Oh, wow, he healed himself. Wow, aren't you a cool guy? Fucking look at you, Grobik. Healing moves on a boss. Ooh, fancy. Douchebag. I'm really hoping that I inflicted sprain on him just because it would make him feel bad. And I know what you're thinking, he's an AI construct in a video game, he doesn't have feelings, that's fine. Neat. Oh, yikes, he's busting out Vigora. That is an attack with a slightly rude name that means that doing things does not expend stamina for a bit. It might be only elements don't expend stamina, but either way, not exactly the good business. Let's hurry up and try to finish this dude off before he can take advantage, because he already hits like a truck. We don't need to get hit by multiple trucks. Hey, star number 29. Everybody getting some stat ups. Get some heals, and we got a defender. Interesting. Yeah, you guys better run. Damn! Oh, are you gonna give me another boss fight in a row? Hey, don't kick the Gapeepee in the face. Come on, dude. That ain't right. Woo, baby. Boss rush in here. Jesus. Giot. I don't know offhand how to pronounce this name, actually, so I'm going to just assume that Giot is correct. It looks very French. So let's go ahead and let's start feeding it the right lefts. You know, with the old feral cat strategy. And the old turn into a Lagoonate and spam big fucking hits strategy. I feel like calling that a strategy is a bit of a stretch, and yet it definitely gets the job done. Where are you at, Lagoonate? Yeah, almost at the end of the list, but it's on the other side this time, so ugh. Clearly I just gotta capture something else to make up for it. Actually, I'm kind of curious if the Tragedian can be a good choice for transformation. Lyris would probably know better, but he probably went to bed or something, because he spends 90% of his time dead, as far as I know. Oh, well, that was a very easy fight. Okay, game. Sure. Hey, we got a mithril. And let us GTF... Oh, I see why it's... It's time for us to run away from this thing. Close the door shut behind it. Hey, Balthazar. Oh, he doesn't want to help us. And we get into a fight with it again. A new type? It's a Gundam! Good one, Lethal. That's a good joke. Alright, so I feel like just clobbering this thing a bunch should probably do the job. This mostly just reminds me that a couple of weeks ago, when I was in a Target with my family, I saw they had a couple of Gunpla for sale. I should have seen about being like, hey, can I get one of these? Because I should... Just because, yeah, I would have... It would have been nice to have one. I haven't messed with one for a while. I talked about this thing as a face for a torso. We have not, and... If we can get another angle on this fucker, we may be able to say for sure. In fact, I may have to slow down when it attacks next. But you're right, it does. It has a face for a torso. That's pretty weird, not gonna lie. That's certainly a design decision. And I'm not even going to complain about it. Hey, there's Lagoonate doing its job once again. That's right. Give us the escape here, old man. Oh, what the fuck? Step aside. Meanwhile, I think that Balthazar is just kind of thinking, my desk! Yeah, it's pretty good, Chandelier, huh? That thing is holding up to two big fucking robots on top of it for a bit. Break through the window. Kidding me? What do you think this is? Chrono Trigger? Oh, wait. Boy, those poor soldiers were a real pain in the glass. Wait, no, that's Secret of Evermore. Fuck. Take them all on. Which I'm preferring to process more as like Beavis and Butthead noises. Let's go ahead and say take them all on. What do you got? Are we going to feed him to the dragons? Ghouls and Ghost Astaroth also have face for a torso. You raise a good point. As Gropik is just dodging all of them expertly, like, I don't even care, dude. Oh god, he's come here to punch us in the... You oppose the poor military. Gropik finds that interesting. Gropik only takes orders from one who is stronger. Thus, Gropik will join you in your battle. Get in my belly! Yeah, basically. Hey, and we got Gropik. Gropik is really cool. However, he's probably going to be a character that we wait to use. I mean, look at these stats, by the way. So, we can't take Lynx out of the party, but 411 HP, 32 strength, 32 resistance, 14 agility, 90 accuracy, 13 magic is a little underwhelming, and 14 magic resistance. This guy is an absolute unit, and he is not even fully equipped. In fact, I am going to suspect that he is toting, like, mithril equipment. So, we're going to end up taking a look at his gear in a bit, but he's going to be of more use once we're back to being Surge. And he has combo... Oh my god, you are correct. He is just absolutely sick nasty. And we're going to steal a boat. Actually, that might be Korch's boat. So let's go ahead and let's pop Gropik into the party and let's take a look at... So he's Zell? I mean, come to think of it, wasn't Zell like a million feet tall? And he's 6'8". And weighs 401 pounds because of all the metal. Build bionic. What an absolute amazing dude. And now you can see that... Like, get a look at the shoulder unit over on the left shoulder. It'll work a little better when he turns around more. Like, you can now see all the sort of, like, pipes and shit coming out of it a lot better. Yeah, there's that, too. It's Akuma. Jeez. Yeah, that's also correct, because Akuma is pretty fucking big. Anyway, let's take a look at our dude. Yeah, mithril glove, mithril mail, and no accessories, and he is already that stout stat-wise. This is one for the record books, folks. Meanwhile, I think there was someone else I wanted to check out, but I don't remember who it was. Well, we can shuffle people around like that. Oops. Oh, right. I think I wanted Norris back in the party because Norris is pretty good. Let's take a look at the remaining slots of the people that we haven't done anything with. Yeah, you can see that Lynx has a level 7 slot that we have not outfitted yet. Do you have something fun that we can put there? The answer is going to be no, but I'm going to take a look anyway. Hydra's Shadow. Who? Is that for Riddell? I don't know whom that is for offhand. Yeah, see, this is a thing right now where I'm just like, what do I do with half of these element slots anyway? Let's get on the boat and let us go over to the Hermit's Hideaway. Burned out Hermit's hideout. Oh, yikes. Oh boy, this place has been obliterated. Shit, son. That ain't good. Nobody's got nothing to say right now? Fuck. Well, I think General Viper has probably bit it. Oh. Hey, it's you. Well, at least evil is a thing that you can sense, apparently. Eh. Well, at least we rescued her. So what's the deal with Viper, my dudes? I hope you didn't die from, like, smoke inhalation or anything. Yeah, I'm sure. Pat the kid on the head. Alright, Riddell, what's up? He didn't die of smoke inhalation, right? That'd be bad. Oh, you're gonna be pretty helpful, don't you worry, Riddell. Unfortunately, it's probably only gonna be for a very specific purpose, but, you know. That's fine. Yeah, I would like my stars back. I mean, not that we have summons right now. Oh, shit. Ruh-roh. Hey, Viper's back up on his feet. Oh, lethal. Uh-oh. Someone's pissed up there. Are you still going along with him after he stabbed you? Kid, you are a dumb motherfucker. This is why I don't like you. Oh, and the dying constantly. Again, it's been, what, like 16 times this playthrough or something? Well, time to go kill her again. Oh, hey, look, he... I like his one little tooth. They really redid this portrait, so now instead of just looking like... instead of just looking like he tumbled out of a Hot Topic, he looks like he tumbled out of a Hot Topic, but is also like a vampire. Did I save her, unlike Alan? No. God, I didn't save her. You kidding me? Glenn is good, so, like... who cares? The hell with her. What I did do instead of Alan, however, is I took Guile, so... yeah. The roles were reversed, so were our problems. Again, how does she not realize when she noticed this earlier? Literally, she found out because Lynx name-dropped Luca. She found out about the body swap before we really were able to process it. And now, suddenly, she's just undergone brain damage or something. Completely surrounded my ass. There's two of you. Oh, don't you start falling for that now, Sprig. Hey, it's Fargo. He's coming here to save the day. With his big, ugly, overgrown parrot. Yeah. Nice. Well, so what's the deal with the remaining... the 4 Devas, and Viper. Yeah. Well then. Oh, well, we got everybody. Nice. Am I blowing everything up? No, that's incorrect. And now we're gonna have throwbacks to this character that we don't care about. Ain't it great? Not that it'll do you any good. Right when Lynx stabbed her. Right after she realized that... Well... I got nothing to add here, just whelp. Oh, hi, clown. Paying off my student loans would be a good one. What can I do, and what I need to do in order to attain it? It's starting to look more and more like murder is going to be necessary for that, but I digress. Oh, now are you calling me by my actual name? Instead of by my persona name? Oh, I thought that guy was gonna walk up to us and tell us something. Hey, dude, what's up? I mean, yeah, we kind of do, I guess. Hey, you. Nice breeze. I mean... It's making the background do funny things. Yeah? Alright, well, we gotta go talk to Cap real quick. Yeah, what's up, Viper? Is it about the smoke inhalation? Lynx is headed to the Sea of Eden. Yeah. Everything in our power to prevent hitting the frozen flame. Oh, yeah, he's gonna join us. Nice. As Fargo's just in the background lighting up back there, smoking like a fucking chimney. What a guy. There's Viper. Oh, his artwork looks like it's been hit with a few too many layers of burn. Oh well. Join our party, Chief. Ah, what the hell? Hey, Serge, I'll help you out too. You saved me life twice already. And I guess I already know too much. I can't just sit around and ignore the situation. Fargo joins your party. Yeah! Now this is the guy we've been waiting for, and I will show that off in a moment. Accept your challenge. Wait! As the rest of these clowns come in. Marcy is gonna join us. Like, totally joined your party, dude. Nice. I too would like to help. There is no point in my not fighting. Plus, you saved Miss Riddell. Accept this gesture as a token of my appreciation. Zoa joined your party. Yeah. Get in here, Zoa. You have the big shoulders. And everything else. And now is when we get to edit our party, and... we're probably going to put Viper in to see what we can do about that one area. Yeah, they did a nice job with stuff like that. So they give the characters a little bit more character. Nils joining, we still have 2 slots. I know, right? Well, you see, it would be nice to be where I put Guile and, I don't know. We've got a pretty packed house here. Who else would be good in slot number 20 to really outfit the rest of our gacha team here? I'm gonna go with Alphador? Yeah, Alphador. There we go. Anyway, Poshul. Oh, you got me there. Anyway, Fargo. Get in here for a second, because I gotta show something important before I start swapping people around. Oh, our boat is driving itself off to a funny little cave here. And again, Fargo just lighting up on the overworld. What a guy. So, here's the deal. We'll look again, we'll look at Fargo's equipment in a second. I want to go over to his element grid, and you can see we got up to a level 7 for him. This is the move that we need for him, is Pillage. This is going to be the thing that comes in handy the most throughout our entire experience here, is being able to steal. And Kid could do that too, but Fargo is dropping into our party at a point where we're going to start facing bosses that have important steals. In particular, there are 2 things that we have to steal, and those are the yellow plate from the Earth Dragon, which is called out in the stream title, and the black plate from the Black Dragon. Which I think we're going to be facing the Black Dragon first. I think we have a little bit more stuff before we go on that quest line, but I believe that the Black Dragon is at the end of the Saving Marbule quest line, which we're getting pretty close to. Because we need both of those for some upcoming bonus bosses. Technically, we can get away with not having the yellow plate to fight the Cryosphinx. However, we can put it to use to, so basically, Cryosphinx is a boss that asks you a bunch of riddles, and you have to respond to them using elements of the correct color. Commemorative plates have pictures of the dragons on them. I sure hope so, dude. That would be great. So, you can fight Cryosphinx by answering its riddles and casting magic on it, or you can just beat the living shit out of it, and it's a very hard thing to do without the yellow plate, because it just casts Earthquake as a counter constantly, basically, if you fail its riddles. And if you do that, it gives you the sunglasses. If you answer the riddles, it basically teaches you how to cast the Chrono Cross, but, I mean, big deal. That's... Oh no, spoiler alert, we're going to have something that specifically is the name of the game. Oh no. Wow. Wow. So, we want those sunglasses because they cause you to deal damage, at least physically, as an element that is weak to the target's innate. So if we equip them to links and whatever, and we're fighting a yellow innate enemy, we'll basically be dealing damage as though we were green. Just as an example. So it's a pretty useful thing to just boost our stats, sort of, in a way. Except also not really, but it'll get us some more damage. It's generally considered to be super good. And the black plate is important for us to be able to fight Dario, and I believe that is how we upgrade to the Master Mune. From our... it upgrades to Sea Swallow, so it'll be a weapon for Lynx and therefore later Surge. So, yes, those are all going to be pretty important. And you can see that Fargo is carrying some silver equipment. How much does this fuck you up in your... I mean, it does a pretty good number on your magic defense, so I don't know if I want to bother with the Energizer suit right now. But, we're going to back up I mean, we can go further, but I want to be able to have this guy use, like, actual abilities or something. Fuck it. We're just gonna start... We're gonna strap our support abilities onto Fargo for a bit, and we're just going to stick with that for the time being. Until I can withdraw and I can... Words, please. Until I can withdraw and I can remove Irenis's stuff, because we're not really going to need that too much where we're going. Fargo is a much better choice than her, just most of the time. Unfortunately, for a lot of people, I'm sure. Alright, what do you got, Harl? I mean, we can just use you as a battering ram. That works. Called the Pearly Gates. Used to be the only entrance to the Sea of Eden. See it or approach it since the dragon sealed the evil flame. Well, we're supposed to beat up all the dragons, basically. Break the seal of the Pearly Gates with relics from each of the 6 dragons. Through gates to the Sea of Eden. It's not here. The other world where the Dead Sea lies. Okay. Find them scattered around both worlds. Lined with all the legends about dragons throughout the islands. Because he has Surge's body, right? Not be able to make it inside his links. So we're gonna have to get a Surge body back, huh? Dragon tier, right? Task en question. What do you got here? Choose the world. Zawarudo. Can I at least, like, unequip all of your shit real quick? Because I don't need you, and I'm not going to use you. Hey, don't look so bummed, Riddell. You're gonna be coming with us eventually, too. Oh boy, a cutscene with Harl. Oh, hi, Starkey. What are you doing here? There's fluid coming out of your eyes. Are you leaking? Wait, no, that's Booster. Pardon me. Starkey's model just having that very prominent disapproving frown. That's pretty fantastic. They didn't update the model for that, so meh. Why do you lie to me, Harl? Starkey's goofy accent. Oh, Dragon Tea? Oh, wait, no. Sorry, that's a spoiler alert. Pardon me. Sad so you can wash your face with tea. Go to sleep, Starkey. Just quietly imagines Alan telling me to please go lie down after that one comment. I don't even remember what... Oh, right, it was a bunch of fucking clock tower puns. Oh, boy. I'd have to go find it again, but it was pretty good. Oh, you can't tell us that because it's a plot spoiler, right? If you don't give up on the game. Excuse. Alright, alright. So, teleporter time. Let us find that the clown has left our party already. Well, I hope we got our shit back. That's all I can say, because otherwise I am going to be most displeased with this scenario. Alright, Irenis. Right. We wanted to unequip her. of her elements, because we don't need those where you're going. I think Radius has a bunch of shit equipped to him that he doesn't need either, so let's do that real quick also. Radius, give me your gear. Attaboy. Yeah, I see your beard is very fluffy, I get it. Alright, Fargo, get in here. Frog Prince, go where it belongs, and take a look at some Chrono heal all. How about a Holy Light at 6? Cure. I don't think a Cure Plus is going to be very important. A heal would be nice, though. Oh, right. Where's my sort button? It's the triangle. Color attribute first. If I don't keep fucking that up, that'd help, too. Hack first? That might be better. Right, we'll throw Hellbound onto his level 4. Again, basically for the memes. We're going to show that off at some point if I remember. Although that does require me to actually remember anything, so... Cannonballs is a... Yeah, it's a hit-all. Nice. So let's throw on some lower-level hit-alls as well. An Arrow Blaster for you. Upheaval. Throw some Magma Bombs at level 2, obviously. Strong-minded. Oh, no. Strong-minded is magic defense. I don't care about that. Genius is the one that we'd want to strap onto somebody for doing some damage. High res. No, low res is going to be the one that we'd want to pick up here, right? Yeah. Yeah, that's right. That's the good news. Anti-red is something that we can use in a few instances, I think. Oh, I think I just bumped my touchpad and it... Huh, that was weird. That's all I'm gonna say on the matter, because I don't know what else to say. Did I, like, overextend the USB cable or something a little bit, and it's like, starts complaining and all that, and, you know. Negate magic. You know what? More importantly, we have access to the entirety of this world map. So why don't we go check Goldov and see if they've got anything of any real note here. Uh-oh. He seemed to have been getting the shit kicked out of him, so, you know. Why me, sir? It's because everybody else has gotten horribly murked. Oh, that's a good way to get yourself kicked in the nuts, you idiot. It's almost like they wanted to be destroyed. Hey, that ain't me. Come on. you need like a battle system that permits multiple sides. So that way we can have instances where it's like, oh hey, everybody can beat up on the nerd from Poor. Oh, she's got some shockingly high evasion, apparently. And also a completely ridiculous window in the middle of her outfit for some reason, because why not? Alright, Fargo, why don't you show off a little bit? I mean, his accuracy right now is pretty butts. But if we push things a little bit... Alright, 90% is our attack type 3 accuracy, and that's what we need to watch for how good of our chances of stealing things with pillage. 90% is pretty okay. And we did manage to yoink her Kung Fu shoes, so at least there's that. On the other hand, you will probably notice that it didn't affect her ability to dodge whatsoever. No, that would be a little bit too clever for this game, wouldn't it? Zelda 2. That sure is a game. One I haven't played in a while, and one I was really, really bad at last time I did. Alright, so we're back into our preferred attack mode here. Oh, she's activating Strengthen. That's a little unfortunate. This would actually be a really good fight for Numble, by the way. And see, the Lagoonate doesn't even have perfect accuracy. Do you have Numble on you? I don't think he does. No, he doesn't. Well, that's foolish of me. Alright, so you know what, buddy? Just do your best. Start feeding them the right lefts, and there we go. Just 4 kicks. That's all we need to get this job done. I'd prefer if you didn't land quite that many hits on me, that's for sure. And she's buffing her magic attack. Oh boy. Graviton, that might be pretty painful. It was nothing to worry about. Still not my idea of a great night out or anything, but, you know, could have been worse. Earthquake! Yeah! Loving that controller vibration. Good times. Everybody gains some stats back and get our heal on, and we got a waist pad. Getting a lot of these pads, they're not necessarily super useful. Wait! I order you and your troops to return to headquarters. We will take care of this girl. This village will be under Sir Lynx's command until further notice. Report that back to High Command. Wow, Fargo just immediately grabbing the reins here. That would be too much trouble for... Didn't you hear? This is an order from your superior officer. If you disobey, you'll be court-martialed. Do I make myself clear? Immediately, well... just going like, oh hey, Sprig, yeah, that's normal. Also, I like the fact that news travels so slowly among the Porian military that nobody seems to know that we're not Lynx. Yeah, we sure do. Weirder shit's happened before, Doc. I mean, she did take a couple of punches in the gut, so probably doesn't feel good. So you have the sapphire brooch. Sisters. Alright, so we can't get Orla just yet. We have to come back as Surge instead of as Catboy. Then show her the brooch, I guess. Yeah, alright, Doc. Do what you gotta do. I mostly just came here to shop for elements, people. So, if anyone's got some elements around here, trade materials for extra elements. What have you got? Have you upgraded at all? You don't have Denadorite. That's a pisser. Well, alright. What have you got for sale here? Well, you've got the Denadorite gear, so at least we have this going for us. We get a Denadorite gun if we decide to use Norris, or I guess if we decide to use Starkey again. Although, again, we're probably going to be avoiding parties with multiple of the same element unless it is going to be to use all three. And Norris is probably our best yellow element right now. I mean, Zoa's up there, but Norris is even better, honestly. More importantly, we should be able to get a stone sword, right? Yeah, so we can upgrade Fargo. And that is what we want out of life, more than anything. Thanks a bunch. Yeah. Alright. Equip that stone sword. Yeah, Korsha seems to be like the most important person in town almost. Jesus. Come across the shiny material? Yeah. Twin sister, her name. Yeah. Yeah? That sounds like a perfectly normal thing to think, I guess. Okay, never mind. Not really. Yeah, it's the only one that exists. That sounds pretty valuable, so, Time to fence that shit. Wait. No, I'm kidding, I'm not that terrible. But more importantly, I want to go in here and I want to go find an element shop. I don't want to be kicked out of town this fast. Is this the place? Alright, you. Change some of your lineup compared to before. What do you got for us? Well, you've got these things, you got those things. A lot of this stuff is pretty low grade compared to what we have. And I mean, the lower level elements are still always useful, but also I don't really need most of this shit, you know? I guess I'll take a look at some of this. Well, Meteor Shower. That'd be a good one to grab a nice chunk of. Strengthen. Oh, never mind. I see those now. Strengthen, Weaken, Nimble, Numble. We'll grab 2 more Numbles just for fun. Low Res. Grab some more Low Res. Let's grab some more Eagle Eye, even. And yeah, I did definitely change pretty quickly from being like, I don't need this shit, to let's go ahead and grab some of it. up to a point, most of what I'm looking for right now, there's a few things that would be nice to have specifically, but a lot of it is also, like, I probably should fill out more of these sheets specifically with things that will help me start to set up summons, because that's going to be a thing that I can do more of. Outside of a very few fights where it will be very important to have large amounts of damage elements. In which case, of course, just prepare for those boss fights, right? Otherwise, we're mostly throwing on our utility stuff. I suppose I could probably actually just suck it up and put stat buffs in places other than the level 1, but meh. We'll figure that as we get there. Anyway, let's go get back on our boat. And I suppose ultimately we are also going to come into the same issue over and over of just not really having available certain things for purchase no matter where we go. It says, go on the Isle of the Damned? Yes, we can. Alright, can we do anything at Marbule on this world, is the question. Is there even an entrance to it? There we go. That whole section is just a thing that wraps around, huh? This looks really nice. If you're with a human, get out! Hey, now that's just rude. Come on. Well, my dude, there's only the one human. I guess we're gonna send you away, and we're gonna bring Irenis in. Because she is pointedly a mermaid, and they're very specifically from this area. Oh, I'm sure those exist, but we're just normal folks. Hey, you got anything to say? Yeah? Rumor that... Wait a minute. Yeah, whatever, dude. I'll take a look at that when I get further after a bit here, you know? Hey, what do you got for us? The Valencian cloth frame. That looks a little bit fucked, but I think it's just because of the whole dynamic height stuff that it was a little bit improperly implemented. I don't remember what that looks like in the original game offhand. Kid Bro of Cheese Shop. What do you got, Chief? I got the goods, G. Oh, yes, here we go. This is what we want to see. We've got element traps for days. Oh, boy. And we got Magnify and Diminish, which, you know, Magnify can suck my entire butt. But Diminish is good news. Diminish is good news all around. Earthquake, I think we want like 10 of these. And then the rest, I don't know where like any of these spells show up. Because of course we can't fight the Tragedians anymore, but that was probably not a very useful endeavor either. But let's grab a couple of these just to have some in our stockpile. In case I decide to, like, look it up. Mothership. Nice. Glad that's a summon element that's available. Thanks, baby. Hey, you. What do you got for sale, Chief? You've got the other elements here, which are going to include a couple of stat buffs that we didn't have before. Let's take, like, I think 7 Genius will probably do us well enough. Oh yeah, I should probably equip that Numble onto our buddy there, whose name I have somehow forgotten. Fargo. Hey. Or, not Fargo isn't in our damn party right now, but we'll have to remember to put it on him later. Hey, Ant-Man. Yeah, probably, but... Quiet person, nothing to say. There's a black dragon residing here, but it's been asleep forever. Yeah, so to deal with the black dragon, we have to go to the other world, and we'll handle that in a bit. Is that all? Nothing else to say? Okay. Anything going on with the big shell? Not like the MGS2 big shell. That's not what we're talking about today, folks. We're not about that big shell. Did we already talk to you? Yes. So what's in this building? Another bit of river running through it. You know, a place like this would be kind of cool in real life, I feel like. Or at least it'd be interesting to see. I like this type of design. Hey, look, it's the sage again. What do you know about the Sea of Eden, buddy? There's no way for us to enter it. Poisonous leaves that cause instant deaths around the sea. Then how did the other fucko get in there, huh? Dragon God Seal of Flame. It's also rumored that time is reversed in there. Huh. I gotta ask how time going in reverse would work, you know? Like, that's just like... Seeing the black dragon residing in our village. It's been asleep for many a year now. No one knows why, but the last ruling elder often spoke as follows. The black dream of the black dragon, unable to return, it continues to wander. So I believe that is trying to indicate, hey, go save Marbule in order to be able to get to the black dragon. But, you know, we'll get to that in due time. Alright, take a look at this. Yeah, take a look at this sleeping black dragon here. I bet this thing snores like a motherfucker, too. Maybe you'd get used to it after a while. I don't know. Anyhow, we got ourselves some pretty nice stuff, which is good. We're going to swap Fargo back in, and I think we gotta go set up a few more elements for the dude. Yeah, see, we're gonna put that Numble on there, and we're going to also... We're going to trade the anti-red, which I don't think I'm going to find a ton of use for that Genius, because that's going to be a useful thing. I still want to know what's up with Hydra's Shadow. I don't 100% know what that is. Throw another Magma Bomb on there. We can have an Arrow Saucer and an Electro... Oh, that's Electro Jolt is the one that we want on that level, right? Yeah. Alright. Don't toggle around like that. Don't be a dumbass, me. And it's gonna be a little hard, but we'll get there together, I think. Photon Beam. And level 4, we can stick a meteor shower. We'll stick another meteor shower at level 5. Level 6, we have space for... Do we have... I was gonna say, do we have any more hit-alls? We have an Inferno. So at level 4, we're going to put an Ice Blast. And that should probably do us for Fargo's elements for a bit. We should also take a look at what we can put on Lynx. And we can start with that. We can go back to the correct location if I am not an idiot. Slot 2, let's... Okay, we already have an Arrow Saucer there, so I don't really need that. How about an Electro Jolt instead? Oh, also, yeah, Thunderstorm is still spelled as Thunderstorm in this version of the game, even with the updated spelling and everything. They're just like, yeah, I think we're gonna leave that because it's funny. To which my response is, well, I mean, I guess. Diminish. Do we already have a Diminish on you? Yes. So surely we shouldn't need a second Diminish on old buddy at any point here. Let's put a Seal All instead for, again, a little bit of fun, goofing off. And that last slot is going to be an Inferno for the time being. So, before we go back to the other world and we go save Marbule, we're going to get to Port Dragonia and get something that I missed earlier. And by that, I mean, I don't think I was able to get it earlier even, so calling it something that we missed might be a little bit of a stretch, but I'm comfortable with saying it if the rest of you folks are. Wait, did I equip Fargo with the stone sword? I think I did. That sword model does look a little bit different. But we'll double check real quick. And if not, well, we can do that right now, obviously. Yeah, he's got the stone sword. He just doesn't have any accessories on right now. Perhaps I ought to change that. Mithril helmet, yeah, because we don't have material for a stone helmet yet. Defender, you could probably be pretty beefy if you had that on, Fargo. Yeah, I think the Defender is going to do for a bit. Oh, that waist pad is worth 5 defense. Wow, he'd be quite the chonker with that going on. He would be durable. He would be a very sturdy fucker. There we go. It's gonna do us for now, and we're gonna keep going up this way. Yeah, see, these enemies are a little bit easy for us right now. Because these are going to be the same versions of these fellas that we fought on the way to Fort Dragonia in the first place, I believe. In fact, even the Lava Boys are probably going to be the same. And so they will proceed to not be any threat whatsoever. Oh, I was going to say, is the way blocked? Yeah, the way it's blocked, isn't it? Fuck. Well, so can we not get there anymore? Are we just locked out of a character forever then? Well, then I feel like a proper idiot, but maybe we can do it on the other world. Yes, I'll find out in a moment. Alright, Sprig, why don't you make sure that you kill the goofy-looking dog thing. There we go. Alright, now let's attempt to pillage something from the cat burglar. I don't think they have anything super useful, but we'll find out. Yeah, just a poultice cap. Actually, I mean, to be fair, a poultice cap is a source of a free shiny material if we want to deconstruct those, which I guess we will do at some point. So maybe I shouldn't complain so damn much. Actually, let's fight this dude. Come on. Lava Boy, and we're going to Eagle Eye Fargo immediately to give him the best chance possible of being able to steal. Oh, that did nothing. Amazing. Fantastic. These things are very unimpressive, that's for sure. And a yoink. Just a tablet. Well, damn. There's me hoping for something good, and yet... Well, I guess it never hurts to find out, does it? Right? Now we know they only have garbage! Also, I just now noticed that the handle of Lynx's Stone Swallow is clipping into his wrist at the back end of it. That's some good graphics, folks. Then again, I guess nobody would probably notice the low res of the original, and nowadays, hey, we're playing this in 1080p. Air quotes 1080p rather. I mean, my monitor is 1080p resolution and it's full screen, and the window resolution is 1920 by 1080, so it should technically be 1080p. And yet. Alright, so back to El Paso Beach, and let us pop the astral amulet in the wrong place. Hit detection! We go out this way. We get on our stolen boat. And now it's time to go confront Fargo with his other self. I, landlubber! Kick his ass, our Fargo. The possibility of becoming a jelly belly like yourself. What a good phrase. I'll do it. This is invincible. Of course, for Marbule and Mania stations. We'll see about that, Buster. Wow, it's like promising to free the slaves and return them to their homeland is actually cool. Do what we can to wake those monsters from their nightmare. It's time you did the same. Pretty cool. I do like a lot of the scenes where the characters meet their other versions. Pretty great. Hey, I know that music. We've been hearing that quite a bit. Oh. It's probably just because that's the incidental music in the background. Adrift. From how many dreams have I awakened? How many morrows have passed? I remember this sequence being pretty neat. The days when victory meant everything come to an end. Oh, you can tell that he's a J-rocker. He's doing a fake crucifixion thing. Nothing. Yesterday's friends become tomorrow's foes. So flow the days filled with betrayal and enmity. Once one reaches the summit, all that remains is one's inevitable downfall. All has become lost. The innumerable wounds, once decorations of glory, have begun instead to ache. Have I awoken? Where might I be? Could this be the grave of the narwhals that is said to lie hidden in the seas? I don't know how they've got the dancers doing that, but well, okay then. We drag Nikki down to the ground level and he collapses. Did a little bit of fast forward to try and have a little bit more frame rate stability, although it just kind of makes it look not great. Where am I? So, I'm all alone. Just desserts for the likes of me. Betrayed by the very ones in whom I trusted. Gone are the friends with whom I shared my dreams. Alone, with no lover to share my sorrows. Hither. Did someone as my accent collapsed a little bit. Or hither. Is it thee, my savior sweet? I, manly mariner. Be thou not a mere maiden, but a mermaiden? We have someone else who could probably do this for you, like literally in the party right now, dude. Thou art surprised. Only that one such as thee would help a human like me. My eternal gratitude is thine, sweet siren sea. 'Twas but the proper thing. Why art thou alone here? Whence cometh the wounds that afflict thee so? 'Tis too sad a tale to tell one so fair. If thou wishest not to speak of such things, I shan't force thee to tell them unto me. Instead, kind sir, may I inquire as to the world from which thou comest? Enough, that shall suffice. What a wretched, woeful tale thou tellest. Thou needest not fight ere more. The world whence thou comest lack any form of pleasure. Pleasure? Dear sailorman, let me hear the song that thou likest best. A splendid song from a faraway world, unknown to the likes of me. A song? I know not of such things. Wherefore wouldst thou hear my croonings, Neptunian nymph? Surely there is naught to be gained from them. What a poor miserable man thou art. Songs are the soul's delight. When one is sad, songs gently envelop one's sorrows, and when one is happy, songs are there to share the joy with thee. That is the very essence of song. So thou sayest. Unfortunately, singing has no relevance to me. I long since forgot how to laugh and how to cry. They could probably have stood to have made this like a pre-rendered cutscene. How awfully nostalgic. I feel as though I have heard that song before, somewhere long ago. A mysterious melody that bathes one in a warm glow. It is a precious song handed down generation to generation on my island. It seems to have reached the heart of thee who knowest not of song. Now make me a promise, repay me for saving you by singing this song for me. Hold on, such a thing I cannot do. Cannot is different from will not. Please promise to grant this one petition. Wait, do not go. Actually, I will make one complaint, is that the synthesizer guitar sound in this is pretty damn weak. And that's one of the main reasons why I would have liked a remastered soundtrack, even though I think that, again, it would make it sound like, well, every other RPG remaster, but hey, why not, right? As I thought, I am unable to perform such music. Thou seemest troubled. Might you be? Our sister shan't come out again until thou singest. Please, I beg of thee, teach me how to sing. Music and song are not something that thou canst teach or learn. False. Although songwriting is something that requires a little bit more from the heart. There are things that thou must feel. First, try playing the notes. You're teaching him how to play music after you just said... That is terrible. 'Tis void of all emotion. Well, yeah, I mean, this guy has made that part of his... Thou needest not be proficient, so long as thou expressest thy true feelings. The thoughts of thy heart that words cannot express. Let thine instrument tell us what thou wishest to say. Better. Keep it up. And hey, we get into the full song now, proper. Thou art a kind man. We can tell from the sound thou makest. Thou hast got it. Aye, it's becoming fun. At the very least, it feels like the frame rate hasn't had too bad of a time here, which is good because, well, it should probably partially time with the music decently. Although, of course, it's not a pre-rendered scene, so I guess they probably didn't care if that was the case, right? Which is weird, because this is like a big climactic event in terms of this chapter of the story. Well, What thinkest thee? It is beautiful. Each note enwraps my very soul. If ever thou art sorrowed at the limits of despair, then croon this song and remember, dear, this very moment, the time when our hearts began to beat to one rhythm, and know that our song will continue on forevermore. Lo, the stars doth twinkle in accord with our song. The brighter one is the star of Diarmid, and next to it the star of Grania can be seen shining so faintly. We mariners navigate our vessels by these two stars. Thou art a knowledgeable man. I never knew the names of such luminaries, and it does throw me off that there's no like portraits or anything or hails or anything in terms of being able to tell who's talking. I just saw them as jewels that shine in the night sky. I didn't realize that stars could look so beautiful. I never took the time to gaze at them like this before, nor heard the song that they had been singing unto me. Now that I have spent what seems like days singing here with thee, I have come to realize that there is more than what seems to be. The twinkling of the stars, the waving of the waves, silence itself, all sing in harmony with thee and me. 'Tis strange to think that both thy world and mine share the same stars. Speaking of which, I must soon return to my world. Wherefore, dear sir, thou dost not like it here? My pursuers are nigh. My staying here will endanger thy people. Then allow me to come with thee, sweet sir. I cannot allow such a thing. One step out of here lie treacherous tempests and woeful warfare. Yet, even then, thou sayest thou shalt come with me? I know that for a certainty. Yet for this place only to have peace while the world is at war is a great selfishness. Perhaps the love we share can be shared with the whole world. Both nature and mankind must surely desire to live hand in hand. Then come to me, thou sweet sea sprite. When the whole world hath come to live in heavenly harmony, upon that day shall I bring thee back to this idyllic isle. Then and only then, will both our worlds have peace between nature and human folk, resonate in chorus with our anthem dear. Together, let us build that new world. Come, dear maiden, come. And here we go, we get the musical number again. This is a lengthy cutscene, isn't it? Alright, come on, you can load faster. There we go. And off we go. Bye, Irenis, you're not in our party anymore, so... Told me this. For a long time I've been trying to regain what I lost, but to no avail. But now, I feel as if the one important thing is finally returned. Thanks to the irreplaceable treasure you left behind. So, you're happy for me too. Alright. We're getting here in a get into this in a second. We're gonna have to go fight a bunch of Lagunates, which could be a little rough. Zelbus, I promise never to use this attack again, but there is no avoiding it. Please forgive me. This time I will protect you. Fargo broke the seal of Invincible. Fargo is the first to get his level 7 special technique. Nice. I think that's just added straight onto his grid. But let's take a look. Hopefully that didn't dump our Frog Prince element. Oh, it's still sitting there. So it's gonna be hanging out in here somewhere? Yeah, okay. So admittedly, I would love to keep Frog Prince on here, but we'll get more level 7 slots for Fargo at some point. For now, let's just equip Invincible and let's see if we get a chance to use it. Yo, guys, I'm sure you've noticed, but something ain't right. I know they're harmless, but they've grown in number. If these monsters are somebody's bad dream, then whose or what's? Dream? And does that mean if these monsters die, someone or something will wake up? Oh, some big, huge, gnarly dragon. Yeah, we get it. Get the fuck out of here, both of you. Alright, well. It's time to get our cold one cracked open with the boys. Legs, god damn it! You stupid asshole! Sprig, you dumb fucker too. Jesus Christ. Holy fuck, you people are not gonna get paid ever again. At least just 4 kicks doesn't do a ton of damage, so we can deal with that. Alright, Fargo, you want to show these chuckle fucks how it's done? Yeah, look at him taking 0 damage from that attack, by the way. Fargo, god damn it, you twat. Well, you know what? At least you can steal from this thing, right? Nice. And it's just a capsule. That's a shame. Alright, let's drop an Inferno on this party before one of them does just 4 kicks during full blue field. That would be pretty shitty. Oh, he's got the Mr. Burns. Defend. Oh, he's throwing up a trap of some kind. I don't feel super great about that, but I don't think we're going to have to deal with whatever that is. Alright, so let's show off Invincible here. I mean, it looks alright. I've seen worse. Unfortunately, it didn't do enough damage to kill it, but I mean, it's got sort of like a Xantetskin vibe a little bit, but not quite as good. And again, it kind of doesn't make sense because Fargo is very clearly using very Western swords as opposed to any sort of, like, you know, having a katana. I don't think he has any curved swords ever, so that's a little bit but you know what? Not a bad attack, that's all. Let's just do our thing here. There's going to be a lot of these fights. It's true. You're going to see the same fight over and over quite a bit. Not much I can do about it. I didn't mean to hit up on the control, but oh well. Let's get some cannonballs going. Does exactly what you would think it would do. And it does decent damage to boot. It is, however, still an AoE, so could probably stand to be a little bit stronger. Oh well, I'll take it. Are there like 7 of these battles total? That's a lot. Right, give me a second. I'm gonna mute the mic while I take a minute here. Alright, sorry about the holdup. I'm back. Sprig, just be in a position to be able to use heal all at the end of the fight. That's all we want here. I mean, honestly, Lynx is back up to being in a position here, but we'll throw down the Inferno. That should do some pretty good work on everything. And Fargo can't quite get the kills. Damn. Damn, 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 damn. Alright, well. You can use an Inferno as well, Fargo. That'll help these battles go a lot faster because just slamming all these physical attacks isn't quite doing as much as I'd like it to. Hey, we got a resistance ring. Although, as we've seen before, that's not worth a ton. Still, that's something, I guess. And here comes some of that, and... more. Wow, Sprig, you are made of something that is very soft and chewy, aren't you? I don't know what it is, but it's definitely not durable. I'm starting to think that maybe Sprig could probably stand to be put on the back of the line here. I mean, again, we've got some pretty good party members like Norris and Zoa and some others. Alright, but we're in the middle of this. Do we get to pull back and change our party? Sure do. I hope this doesn't reset the fights. Although it did reset the music, that's for sure. Alright. Sprig, what do you have for accessories and equipment anyway? You've got a Dragoon Gauntlet. How much strength does this provide? 3. Rifle helmet, silver loop. I'm not hugely concerned about any of that shit, actually, so... let's just activate the teleporter and swap Norris in instead. Smith Spirit. Oh, right, we used our last Denadorite in order to get the stone sword, didn't we? Oh, that's okay. I'm going to take a moment to disassemble some crap anyway. Private deck. Oh, right. That's for... what's his name? That's for Sneff. Right. Forge weapons. Do you... yeah, so we don't have Denadorite, so we can't make a stone gun for old boy, but we can take a look at some of our crap here and see if there's anything that we can get rid of that can give us some good shit. And I believe the answer is going to continue to be no. So, unfortunately, we are currently equipped with the best gear that we can give Norris for the moment. But we do have room to give this man some accessories. So at least we have that going for us. We'll do, for now, we'll go Poultice Cap. Not Dreamer's Bandana, that's not very useful. Stamina Ring and Silver Loop. because I don't have a ton of other stuff for the dude. Let's take a look at how unfinished his element grid is. That's in decent shape, actually. So I almost take back what I said. Low res in place of... Actually, low res in place of one of the imbeciles is probably fine. Do you have a level 6 yellow thing that I could put on here? And the answer is I don't believe so. We'll put a Purify at 2, even though that's a little more than I usually would like to. Recover All. Recover All in places that heal all. 4. What would go at 4? Ice Blast? Yeah, I don't have an Ice Blast there. Oh, I see where the biggie is. It's right there. And lastly, we'll put an Inferno at level 6, and there we go. So I think this is gonna work for us for the rest of this encounter, hopefully. Oh, it resets. Oh, brilliant. That's kind of a pisser. Well, whatever. I guess that means at least technically you can grind off of these if you want to. And here's an enemy type that I've never seen before. Interesting. And we're going to get some choking, and we're going to switch over to this guy doing his thing. The Inferno, and Norris can drop an Inferno as well. We're just gonna go on a red-hot bombing run of this entire area. And hey, look, Norris is getting a little bit of bonus from doing some work here. Nice. Not so nice as this gang of Lagunates showing up here. Although, I mean, we can put up with this, but still, a group of 3, come on, man. Why do you have to do this to me, game? Oh, right. Norris, just choose a different target, buddy. That's all. That's all I want you to do. As Fargo once again takes 0 damage from that just 4 kicks because he is that sturdy. Inferno. Inferno. And Fargo, you want to clear house here? You want to land a fucking hit would be nice. There we go. Yeah. Yeah, definitely from the model, Norris absolutely looks like somebody from FF8. From the art, not so much, but that's also because he looks like he's eaten so much ham that he's starting to turn into one, so... Oh, right. Well, I mean, still, when you mention it, I'm like, wow, he definitely does sort of look like somebody from FF8. I just couldn't place who it was. So I was like, wait a second, no, Laguna has black hair, right? But I could be it's been a long time since I've really done anything to do with FF8. In fact, the last time I gave it a whole lot of thought was back when the upscale or whatever, you know, of course they used a fancier term like remaster or some shit, you know, a couple of years ago when they released that version that was a higher res than the PS1 version and was available for newer consoles. Which, again, that was another game along with... Guys! Give me a fucking minute here, okay? That was a game along with Kingdom Hearts that they had originally lost the source for. So I'm very curious as to where they picked up the source for their copy. Is it like... Is it just... Did somebody come in and bring a copy to the office and they just ripped the disc image or something? As I would kind of hazard would have happened. Because frankly, that's what I would choose to do. I'd just be like, yeah, you know what? Close enough. I mean, can it be any worse than what Pico does for their re-releases from quote-unquote source code? Like, the Glover reissue that they did recently. Oh boy, what a fucking troll fest that's been. Because, just like all of Pico's other things, it's an emulator and a ROM package, which I don't really have an issue with. Mostly, you know, if they're upfront about it, which, well, they could be doing better on that front, that's for fucking sure, but I've seen worse in that regard, so, meh. Anyway, so... that whole deal, there's been... it's been pointed out that the N64 version of the game that includes is a prototype. And like an 80% done prototype. Not, oh, it's almost finished and we just... You know, to keep up with their remastered from source code or whatever, you know, they try to make a big deal in the description on Steam about it being derived from source code, and it's a fucking prototype. It's not a finished copy of the game. And besides, nobody would care if you didn't start bragging about it. You could just be like, well, yeah, here, it's this old game. Remember this from when you were a kid? And people would be like, yeah, I remember it was from when I was a kid. And they could be done with it. But they done did something real stupid, other than support NFTs, because the guy who does it, well, you know, I don't want to say anything too strong, but meh, that's all. Now, if this chucklefuck could stop doing this shit to me and never dodge my fucking attacks again, so that way I can actually do the damage I want to. Anyway. Yeah, so that story's over with. This fight is going on far too long because, of course, dumbass over here had to miss a bunch of attacks. Like he does. That's all he's good at, apparently. Drop an Inferno and not end the fight, because of course not. So, Fargo. Norris, you've got to clean up here. Do what you're good at. By good at, I mean not nearly as good as Link's, but you are on a lower level of the element grid. And you're yellow innate. You're not a caster. I get it. I'm overtaxing you a little bit. Alright, so one more fight and we should be done with this, finally. And we can then move on to fighting the Black Dragon. And oh hey look, it's more manta rays. Manta rays? God, the fucking lag on that is incredible. There must be something that I forgot to shut off or something that is causing this to choke out more than a little. Well, he's definitely doing a really good job overall. I mean, as I said before, he's probably our best option for a yellow just at all. Because yellow innates tend to be kind of terrible for some reason. Like, they just could not be asked to make any of them good. And I don't know why. Alright, Lynx, Inferno. But they definitely made him really good at stuff. Like I said earlier, his level 5 spell, his AoE, has a bonus damage multiplier applied to it, allowing it to just hit harder for what it is. Because, of course, the AoE magic is supposed to be not as strong as the other... as the single target spells, because, you know, game balance or something. But it just has a bonus 25% damage compared to the others. So it ends up making him really good. Just as a general purpose character. Alright, so now do we go in the back and we go... Oh, we got a couple more in here. Yeah, of course we do. Although that said, he definitely seems to be kind of a glass cannon right now. I should probably see about giving him some defensive gear, but also my options there are a little bit limited. I guess getting him a mithril helmet would be a good start if I just remember to do that, but of course I'm not going to stop in the middle of this and go do that now. I'll do it afterwards. I should see if maybe Sprig's defensive gear is pretty bad or something too. That might also be a possibility. And we got another resistance ring, because damn, we're just getting a ton of those, aren't we? Sheesh. Now, one last group of Lagunates. And in this case, we're going to let Fargo have a chance to charge up to be able to drop a recover all or something on the group at the end of the fight. Because we could probably use it at the beginning of this upcoming boss fight. Okay. He could get a shirt. I mean... It doesn't seem like he needs it at this point. Fargo has been taking 0 damage from everything, pretty much, because... Just why not, apparently. Hey. A dragon's cry can be heard in the distance. Alright, what if we try coming over here? Are we gonna have to switch over to the other world in order to face the dragon? I think we are. I mean, you would think that, but also, when I say he's been taking 0 damage from things, I mean, he's just been getting hit for 0 damage, apparently. I don't know that the evasion is really coming into play here. Well, we appear to have done it, everybody, so... Shall we now go on the boat and see what's up? Start talking to everybody. Will that get us some more new characters in our party? Do we have to leave and come back? Or do we have to go face the dragon? Before we do that. Before we get anything. Hey, Miki. Yeah, it's us. Yeah, you can come with us. Having more party members is always fun. You know, why not? Also, that one person mentioned a Broadway musical, so is that a thing just in this world, just in general? Interesting. Hey, Fargo, you in here? Nope. Get some more snoring dog. Because, you know, why not? Alright, so let's go in the Vegas room. Anybody got anything to say? Nobody's got anything of use to say in there. Let's go check the rest of the area. That's the innkeeper's not in. Or her. There's Fat and Slim being pirates, not to be confused with Lank and Stout, who are two different gentlemen. Hey, you guys. Hey, Sneff, you got anything to say? Nothing big. I think we gotta go across the zip line to Nikki's boat. I think that'll be back in action here. Get out from underneath the lower decks. Across we go. This is the room? This is the other two dancers. Oh, she's in our party, by the way. Yeah, fair enough. Alright, so where's our fish man? Hey, buddy. Yeah? You join our party? The answer does not appear to be yes, which is a shame. I mean, I know you can get him in your party in the beginning of the game if you choose that route, but we didn't. Which by now you are no doubt aware. Alright, so we're gonna do one last check of Marbule and make sure that I didn't miss anything here. And that our next goal actually will be to go to the other world and go visit the Black Dragon. Which we will do on the next stream. Because, yeah, it's already getting quite a bit later than I usually go, but I wanted to finish this part of the story, and of course I started a little bit late because I was slightly busy with a few other things here and there. And yeah, it looks like that's probably just going to be what we have to do, is just go to the other world and go fight the Black Dragon, get that black plate, which will let us deal with Dario. Go to the Yellow Dragon, get the yellow plate, and that'll let us deal with the Cryo Sphinx, which is probably all we're going to be able to do next stream, because that's 2 other bonus bosses, but we'll see how it goes when we get there.